In this video, we're going to talk about the largest sea on Earth, a place of incredible depths, unique creatures, and epic history. Seriously, this vast expanse of water plays a huge role in our planet's geology, its biodiversity, and even our own story. So, are you ready to explore the Philippine Sea? Let's dive in. Okay, first things first, let's get our bearings. Where exactly is this massive body of water? And, just how big are we talking? The scale here is, well, it's pretty mind blowing. So, the Philippine Sea is what's called a marginal sea, which basically means it's a huge sea right on the edge of an ocean, in this case, the Western Pacific. It's kind of framed by some major island nations. You've got the Philippines and Taiwan to the west, Japan up north, the Mariana Islands to the east, and Palau down south. It really forms a critical link between all of them. Now, to put its size into perspective, its surface area covers a staggering 5.7 million square kilometers. That makes it, officially, the largest sea in the entire world. I mean, you could fit a whole bunch of countries inside it and still have room to spare. And it's not just wide, it is incredibly deep. The total water volume is just as impressive, estimated at about 23.5 million cubic kilometers. That is an almost unimaginable amount of water. Alright, now for the really cool part. Let's go beneath that beautiful blue surface, because the geology of the Philippine Sea is a world of dramatic extremes, shaped by some of the most powerful forces on our planet. You see, the seafloor here is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a total hotbed of seismic activity. The whole area sits on the Philippine Sea Plate, and this plate is constantly moving, grinding, and colliding with other tectonic plates. The result? Tons of active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes that are always changing the underwater landscape. All of that tectonic action has carved out some of the world's deepest trenches right here. I want you to think of them like massive underwater canyons. You've probably heard of the famous Mariana and Philippine trenches. And these aren't just little dips. They are colossal features that have fundamentally shaped the entire seafloor. And this brings us to the most extreme point of all. The Philippine Sea is home to the legendary Mariana Trench, and hidden within it, the Challenger Deep. This isn't just the deepest part of the sea, it's the deepest known location on our entire planet, period. So just how deep are we talking? Well, the Challenger Deep plunges to a depth of nearly 11,000 meters. That is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. It's a place of immense, crushing pressure and total, permanent darkness. Now, you might think a place with such wild geological extremes would be pretty barren, right? Well, that could not be further from the truth. Despite the deep trenches and all that volcanic activity, the Philippine Sea is absolutely teeming with an incredible diversity of life. A huge reason for this incredible biodiversity is its location. The sea sits right next to the Coral Triangle, which is basically the planet's marine hotspot. Just in the Philippine Sea, you'll find over 500 types of coral and an amazing 20% of all the world's known shellfish species. It's a true treasure trove of life. And the creatures that call this sea home, they're just spectacular. It's a vital habitat and spawning ground for thousands of species, from gentle giants like a whale shark to the massive giant manta ray. But you'll also find these fascinating tiny creatures, like a pygmy seahorse, and even one of the ocean's most dangerous animals, the tiny but very deadly blue-ringed octopus. So, beyond all its natural wonders, this sea has also been the stage for some major moments in human history, and today, it's at the center of a very, very modern crisis. I mean, from the moment Ferdinand Magellan navigated these waters way back in 1521, this sea became a crossroads of history. It was a major trade route for Spanish galleons for centuries. And then, during World War II, it was the site of the Battle of the Philippine Sea, the biggest naval carrier battle in all of history. Its depths still hold the wrecks of warships from that epic conflict. But today, the sea faces a different kind of threat. Yeah, it's not one of cannons and battleships, but one that is silently choking its vibrant ecosystems from the inside out. It's a tragic fact, but the Philippines is the world's largest contributor to ocean plastic, and much of that waste flows directly into the Philippine Sea. The country is responsible for an estimated 36% of all plastic that enters the world's oceans. That figure just dwarfs what comes from other nations. So how does all that plastic even get there? Well, major rivers basically act as highways for waste. And get this, 7 of the world's top 10 plastic polluting rivers are in the Philippines. Rivers like the Cagayan carry tons and tons of plastic waste from land straight into these vital marine waters. threatening that incredible biodiversity we were just talking about. Okay, to wrap things up, let's explore a few more surprising facts that really capture the unique character of this incredible sea, from its royal name all the way to its tectonic power. This sea is just a place of amazing contrasts. It was named for a 16th century Spanish king, yet it's home to pygmy seahorses where the males get pregnant. How cool is that? It's a critical spawning ground for species like Japanese eels and tuna, but it also has the tectonic power to generate devastating tsunamis. And for all its immense power, its beauty and clarity make it an absolute diver's paradise. It just goes to show how much history, geology, and life is packed into this one incredible sea. The crucial thing to remember is its power, its beauty, and of course, its vulnerability. Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.